timber.
Yeah, we found like one of the largest stones ever,
Mhm.
and it was actually a threshold stone for a bar in
Oh,
Old
yeah.
Sound.
Mhm.
And so I bought the stone from the quarry. Oh, the wrecking yard, absolutely.
That's right, yeah.
And then I told John Bruce about it, who was a retired philosopher professor, and I think he was the head of the philosophy department at Guelph University. And he said, Otis, I bought that stone already. And I said, no, you didn't. I bought it, and I gave the guy the money. He said, I bought every stone in the yard. I said, John, that makes no sense. You didn't buy that stone. I hate to tell you. I already paid the guy. So we got into this big argument, and John said, look, I own the stone. And I said, look, I don't care if you own the stone or not. We just want to make a print off it. Okay? That's all we want to do. And he said, oh, great. Okay, I understand. Bring it over to my property. And that's what David was talking about. So we had to pay more money to move the stone
than you paid for it, I'm sure.
than what we paid for it.
Oh.
So when they moved the stone, they had like a huge truck, and they had a crane and a hook, and they picked the stone up, and the stone was kind of just they dropped it on the truck, and the truck, like David said, it went through it was a very misty morning, and they deliver it to John Bruce's farm, and he's an absolute eccentric, right? And he has like walls built from stones from all over the world, like it's just not from Ontario. And he's building this stone medieval library. And so we drop the stone right in front of his library, prop it up, and we start graining it. And we had a legion of people grain on the stone. I don't know. And finally, after 2 or 3 days, the stone is clean.
Jeez.
And we started
twice as wide as this, right?
Oh, God, it was huge.
I mean, it's the width of the room.
It was from Old Sound. Yeah, because that same, what we were talking about today, that the litho stone ran all the way to Old Sound. And so we started to do prints off of it. And we had a great time. But I remember a curator in Winnipeg, she said, Otis and Don and the boys were just having a real boys' time up north. That was the significance of the whole thing. Bitch. I thought that we did a really relevant thing. It's the National Gallery of Canada.
That's true. She was ready to sing.
She was right, but I would have had to hear her say it. I didn't want to read it. She said Don and Otis and the boys were having a real men's time up north.
As a man stone.
Yeah, the Northern Fire Project was a testosterone high. Yeah.